Hello everyone, welcome back. If you saw my previous video, welcome back. If you made it through that shit show and you're still watching me, thank you. I had a really good time doing that, and that's just me. It's just me. That's my thing here. I'm just me. So if you didn't watch that other video, then welcome. I'm really happy to have you. The reason that I'm making a video today is I got this this week. Stone Cold Fox palette. My last video, I was calling it the Stone Fox palette. No. Stone Cold Fox palette came this week by Colourpop. And look at this. How gorgeous is that? So pretty. It's so pretty. So I'm going to actually do a few videos on this palette because there are so many colors. I think it would do an easy natural look, which is what this is here. This is what you're going to be seeing me do. This natural look, natural, muted, everyday. And then I think I'm going to do like an evening, like, hey, let's go out to dinner a little bit more, a little bit more. And then maybe a glam look, because, I like to be glamorous sometimes. I like to be glamorous sometimes. And maybe I'll wear, get all glammed up and then make Anthony take me out to eat somewhere. That would be great. I got these new boots. They're amazing. I don't have them up here, or else I'd show you. But I found them at a thrift store for $4.99, and they're gorgeous. They're so cute. So stay tuned, and you'll see me go from good, the bad, and the ugly with no makeup on or nothing to this. So stay tuned. Thanks. And it's me with no makeup. So yeah, this is me, no makeup at all. I'm gonna do start to finish. I've already put on my primer. Now, today I am using the Younique Touch Glorious primer. I do not sell Younique. I'm not trying to sell you anything. However, I am using the Younique spray foundation, and this is what I have found. When I first used the spray foundation, I really liked it a couple of times. And then I used it again, and I didn't like it. I felt like it oxidized a lot. So I was about ready to give up on it, but then I had a little party for my friend online, a Facebook party, and with my, with what everybody bought, I got some free stuff. So I got this for free, and I decided to give it another chance with the primer, and I love it. It's really, really nice. My spray foundation is Taffeta. That's the color. That's the color of it. So I've already put my primer on, and I've let it sit for just a few minutes. I'm going to start with my dark spots, and this is my process. This is the Maybelline Master Camo, this thing. I just kind of try to cover as much as I can, and I just kind of make it really thin. So, how are you guys doing today? It is Friday, and I am off today, and I am off the next 3 days, and I'm really excited about that. You know what? I'm going to put some lip balm on. I like to do lip balm before I do my makeup. This is, I'm not even going to show you the packaging because it looks terrible. It's been in my purse. Okay, I'll show it to you. But it's mint lip balm, and it is from my best friend, works for a company. She is their soap maker for Glen Avenue Soap. It's here in Columbus, Ohio. I don't know if you knew that. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. It's in Columbus, Ohio. They have an online, they have a website you should order. If you like things that are all natural, there's no fragrance. It's all essential oils. It's really good stuff. I use a lot of their stuff. I use their cleanser. I use the lip balm. I use the bath bombs when I do take a bath. I usually shower, you know, because it's easier. And then I use some of their soap. It's really, really nice. And the smell, oh my gosh, the smell is wonderful. So this is dry just a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with my Colorstay Full Coverage Concealer. And I'm going to cover that. I just pat it on. Like I said, this does not cover 100%, but it makes it less noticeable. Something else I found is if you use a little bit darker concealer than your normal concealer, because if you use too light of a concealer on your dark spots, it just makes them look gray. Okay, so that's my prep work. That's my prep work for my nasty, ugly things. What was I saying? Oh, so it's Friday. I'm off today. I'm off the next few days. This is the spray foundation from Younique. This is a Kabuki brush that's Younique. I just do a couple little sprays. Now I have pores. I have kind of enlarged pores. Comes with the age. I do not have to wear a pore refining, or yeah, I don't have to put on a pore refining primer when I use this. I think I put a little bit too much on. That's okay. See, you can still see them a little bit, but I mean, it covers pretty well. And this foundation covers pretty well. And I just kind of pat around where my enlarged pores are. And yeah, I'm going to make all the faces. Sometimes I look like a grouper doing that. Bring it down to the neck a little bit. You don't want a line. Lines are bad. So, it's a really beautiful finish. It really is. I love it. It is a little pricey. I'm not going to lie. I will put a link to everything that I use in the description. And it is a little pricey, but I will give you the link and you can decide, you know. They do have deals. Like every month they have, like, it's called a kudos, where you can order, you know, a bundle. Okay, I'm gonna do my contour. This is just Wet n Wild contour. You know, I'm very frugal. I use very inexpensive products for the most part. And because I'm over a certain age, you always want it to look like your face is drawn up. So I only do my contour right there. I do a little bit on the sides of my temples, or not my temples, my forehead, because I have a low forehead anyway, so I don't have to draw out a forehead. And then my little jowls. You want it to look like you have an oval face. And I don't. I have a round face. It's getting better. I have been on this weight loss journey, believe it or not, since March 1st of 2018. And I have been doing the ketogenic way of eating. And I don't need any negative comments about it because it works for me. Just putting that out there. I had lost 78 pounds in probably the first year. In this past year, I have gained 30 of it back because I've been lazy. So 2 weeks ago, so 2 weeks ago, about almost 3 weeks ago, my niece got married. And the day after the wedding, I stepped on the scale and I had realized that I had gained 30 pounds back. So I'm back on it, strict. I do intermittent fasting. If you're interested in the ketogenic way of eating, my other YouTube channel is called the Keto Buckeye. So I'm not going to talk about it much on here because this is just a for fun thing. But I do have some videos over there, a couple recipes, and then just some, you know, some videos. So if you're interested, The Keto Buckeye on YouTube. Also, I have a Facebook page called The Keto Buckeye. So you can get on there and there's all kinds of information. And that's it. So anyway, just going to blend that out. So yeah, I've been on this weight loss journey, and I'm doing well. I'm really happy with my with what I've been doing. I'm at least going in the right direction. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I don't use a lot of concealer because I really don't have very many lines. I do use it for highlight. Oh, you know what? Just a second. I don't have a brush. Okay. I have my beauty blender. This is just a highlight. So I've been doing that. Another thing, like, so what I like to call my full-time job is we have a home business and we sell things on eBay. And before we started that, I was in the asset protection field, and it got really dangerous. So Anthony, my boyfriend, had already been starting to sell things on eBay. And so when the company that I worked for laid off almost all of their asset protection in one day, I decided I didn't want to go back into it. So I was like, you know what, I can do this. So it started in 2015 and we have replaced my salary. So I am lucky to be able to work mostly from home. I do have a little part-time job that I do just to get up and get out of the house and, you know, extra me money, whatever. I'm going to set around mostly my T-zone, and I'm going to use the WetNWild Photofocus translucent powder, setting powder. And I just dab. I just usually do my T-zone because that's where it usually likes to get shiny first. Plus, it minimizes your pores a little bit. So yeah, today, Anthony was off today. So we went sourcing for our store. It was really fun. I don't really get to spend much time with him like that. He works from home right now because of the C word, you know, the Rona. And so he works until 7 at night. My little part-time job, I work 3 days a week. I have to be up at 4 a.m. So I usually go to bed around between 8 and 9. I try to come upstairs and get sleepy or whatever. And yeah, so we don't really get to spend that kind of time together. He's going fishing with his dad tomorrow and I'm off. But tomorrow evening, the Buckeyes game, you know, I'm in Columbus, Ohio, I said. Buckeyes, Ohio State Buckeyes. They're on. Finally, Big Ten football's back. Yes, it's back. And I am a little bit of an addict with it when it comes to Ohio State football. Just saying. Okay, what am I going to do now? I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to do a little bit more contour, but with powder. I have a contour brush from Avon. I'm not sure if they still have it or not. I used to sell Avon. This is the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder. I try to do mostly matte because I am older and I don't want it settling in my texture. So I just kind of carve out where my cheekbones should be. A little bit there, a little bit on my jowls, and a little bit up here. I'm not professional. I've said that. I said that in my last video. If you didn't see my last video. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. I'm just a lady that likes makeup. This looks kind of orange on here, but it really isn't that orange. It really isn't. And then my bronzer, I thought I had everything out ready, but I don't, you know, because I'm a disaster. For my bronzer, I use the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is in Sunkissed. Yeah, Sunkissed. It is so pretty. It is my favorite bronzer that I have ever used. And yeah, it does have some shimmer to it, but I like it. It's pretty. And I usually just use a flat brush for that. I don't do a whole lot on my forehead. Just a little bit at the top because I have a low forehead. And then I usually will pinch it just a little bit. I gotta say, my last video, everything looked really beige. I had a beige shirt on and my beige walls. These walls will be painted soon. And then I just do like a 3. I learned that from Wayne Goss. Do you watch Wayne Goss? I freaking love him. That he's as cute as a bug. Cute as a bug. Okay. Now, this is going to look a little dark. So is my blush. But I use a finishing powder as well that I just kind of dust all over. And it will make it not look so in your face crazy. Oh, you know what? Oh, here's my other flat brush. My other flat brush. And I just put this is e.l.f. Always Rosy. I love it. It's really pretty. It's pretty. And I just put it up on my cheekbones. I do not put it on the apples of my cheeks because I feel like it draws the eye up. I learned that from Wayne Goss too. Like I said, do not fret. Some of this will go away. Okay, this is the Avon Magix Glow. I don't sell Avon either, but I used to. I used to sell Avon. My grandmother sold Avon as far back as I can remember. Actually, my very first experience with makeup was Avon. My grandmother sold for like ever. My mom sold for a little bit. And then years later, I sold. When you think of a lot of people, when they think of Avon, they think of old ladies. That is not the case. Avon has come a long way. Avon has come a long way with their makeup. It's not old lady anymore. They have some really great foundation. I think they're actually trying to be competitive with, you know, the higher end. See, it kind of blended everything out. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So, super excited to use this. I'm going to move all my crap over so that I can have my eyeshadow brushes right here. All right. So I'm going to start by putting a neutral color all over my lid. I already have eyelid primer, eyeshadow primer. I already have that on too. I'm going to take a neutral color, probably. Wow, there's so many choices. I think I'm going to go with this guy right here, which is called Trip. And I'm just going to go all over my lid. I'm going to go in with, where's my, I have so many brushes. I'm going to go in with my blender brush. Oh, this is e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender Brush. And I'm going to go in with my, let's see. I think I'm going to go in with Ghost Town. This color right here. Yeah, I'm going to do that for my transition color. And I said this in my last video, but if you haven't seen it, I have very hooded eyes, partially part of weight loss, part of my age. So I usually tilt my head back just a little when I do any kind of crease shenanigans. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Oh, that's not what I was using. What was I using? Oh, Ghost Town. That's so pretty. I don't know where you live in the United States, but here in Ohio, it's getting a little chilly. I got up this morning, my stepmom, which I don't like to call her my stepmom. She's just my other mom because we don't really do step, but she runs a coffee shop just out of town, probably about 25 minutes away. And I went there to see her today, bright and early, and it was a little chilly and it was really cloudy. The sun has tried to come out today. It's not doing a very good job of it, but it's trying to. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Gravity Hill, which is this guy right here. And I'm just going to kind of go over this a little bit more. But I'm going to concentrate more on the outer edge. I'm going to go a little bit above my crease because I do have such hooded eyes and I do have such a large eyelid. Oh my gosh, my eyelids are huge. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. They're just big. That's really pretty. I really like that. I hope this doesn't turn into like a nighttime look or evening look because it's really pretty. I think I'm gonna stop with the, I don't know, maybe I'll put a little bit of a dark in there. Just a little bit. I'm still in the Gravity Hill here. I just like to darken it up a little bit. It's very buildable. I love this. I love Colourpop. My taupe palette was the first time I've ever used it, and I really love it. I feel like we need something. I'm going to do a little bit of shimmer, just a very little bit of shimmer. This here, and it's called For Granite. And I'm going to just get some of that on my brush and just pat it right here. It's so hard not to go in with a dark color and just glam it up. I like the glam makeup. I really do. It's so pretty. And let's see. I need a smaller flat brush. This guy right here, maybe. I'm gonna do this guy. I don't know. It's just a flat brush. And I'm going to go in with, I'm not going to go crazy with the shimmer because like I said, this is a natural look. We're not getting all glammed up today. I don't really have any plans later anyway. And I'm just going to do a light right here. And this is actually more of a, it has very little shimmer in it. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, what'd I do there? That's crazy. You know what? I'm going to take a pencil brush, a very small brush. And I'm going to go just a tiny bit darker because I can't help myself. Just a little bit darker. Probably the Obsidian, this down here. Just a little bit. And kind of go, I want to define my crease a little bit more. That's really pretty. I really like that. I love this palette. It's so pretty. I actually haven't really played with this palette like I did the other one, like I did the taupes. But that was partially because I had already done the whole video and then realized that it wasn't recording. Yeah, that's me. That's what I do. Just gonna blend it out a little bit. I don't like a heavy crease, cut crease, whatever. I don't really like it too much. And then I'm gonna take this little guy and do a highlight. I'm gonna do Luxe for my highlight. Just right underneath the brow bone. That's what I put right in the front by my tear duct. Oh, that's pretty. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my eyeliner because you'll yell at me. If you see me do it, you're going to yell at me because I'm a tugger. I will tug it all out. And I'm going to do my brows. Actually, I'll do my brows when I come back. But I'm going to do my eyeliner and I'll be back. This is, what is this? L.A.Girl's Glide Gel Liner. It's a pencil. It's really soft. It glides really nicely. It doesn't skip, you know, it's not like dry. It's very good. I like it. Again, I'm probably never going to do my liner on camera because I tug. I have lines and I cannot do a liquid liner to save my life. So I'm doing that. But I am going to do my mascara, which is Lash Stiletto in Very Black. And I need a mirror for this. I think I'm running out. This is not real easy to find. I did find it when I was linking the stuff that I used in my last video. Oh, that was great. Look at that. That's great. Q-tip. Q-tip. Hello. Sorry, I look like a grouper. Okay. I did notice that Walmart does carry it online. Very rarely do I find it in the store. I did see it at Kroger the other day. I always start with the Lash Stiletto first. I feel like it gives me a lot of length. So have any of you used Colourpop before? The last video I did, the That's Taupe. That was my favorite first time using Colourpop. I like it. I love it, actually. I don't know why. I think I felt like it was always for like younger people. It's not. You can use it. It doesn't matter. This is the Falsies Push-Up Drama. This is my other favorite. Yeah, that was my first Colourpop. It really was, and I like it. I really would like to use the foundation and see. I'm always so, dang it. I'm a disaster. I'm always so hesitant to use new foundations. I'm really terrible about picking the right color. If there's no tester, forget it. Forget it. I always go too light. So what I should do, this is what I should do. I should pick a color and then go 2 shades darker. That's what I should do. Okay. Eyeliner, mascara. I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to use the taupe palette because I found that this right here does a beautiful eyebrow for me. And I just use the, where is it? I just used an angled brush. Can you even see that? An angled brush, see that? And I just go in very lightly because I don't do all the redraw my, and I don't, oh crap. And I don't make them, you know, they're not real dramatic for me. I just go in. I'm going to actually use this mirror. I always do my brows with powder. And they seem to last. I've seen people use like is it glycerin soap, and they put their little spoolie in it and they put that on first. Now my eyebrows, I mean, I'm sure everybody's, they don't match. They're not twins, they're sisters. Yes, they're not twins, they're sisters. They don't match. One of them is pointed, one of them's rounded. Thanks, Dad. I get my eyebrows from my dad. I do. And I take my time with it because I don't want to look like those old ladies that draw their eyebrows on with an eyeliner. Another thing about my eyebrows, I usually do my own. I did hair for a really long time. I did hair for 20 years, and I did waxing and manicures and all of that stuff. So I have a wax warmer. Sometimes I just don't want to do my own. Sometimes I want someone to do it for me. So the little place I go to, oh, and by the way, this place I go to, it's down the road. They have a bar. It's a nail salon. It's a nail salon that also does waxing and stuff. They have a bar in there. You ever heard of such a thing? I mean, I'm not in there long enough to grab a drink, but I mean, I guess maybe if I was getting a pedicure, I would want maybe to have an adult beverage. I don't know. That would be great. But the first time I went there, she said that I had taken too much off the front. And I'm like, nope, that's just the way it grows. They grow very thin, very, very thin right here. So that's that. I'm going to do my lips. What am I going to do? I'm going to use, I really wanted to like this. And I love the way it goes on. This is the the Superstay, Maybelline Superstay ink crayon in Lead the Way. And I have seen so many people use this recently on YouTube. I don't like the way it looks on me. I think it looks pink instead of like a nudie, mauvey, nudie, whatever. So I usually will put a color over it, but it does help it stay really well. I know you can't see my lips when I'm doing this, but that's kind of by design. Because I make funny faces. It's got a, like the smell reminds me of something. And I don't know what it is. I can't place it. It's kind of like a vanilla-y. Does anybody remember Victoria's Secret Amber Romance? The whole like body spray, shower gel, body lotion. It kind of smells like that. It's like a little vanilla. I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, it's pretty, but I feel like it's a little pink on me. A little pink. So I'm going to use this. This is NYX Liquid Suede. I love this stuff. I love it. This is in Soft Spoken. It looks a little darker in the tube than it does. It looks terrible because I've had it. This is a repurchase. This is something that I will repurchase all the time. And this will mute that down a little bit. If you can see, now it's a little bit more nudie. There. I love that. I love the lipstick. I love the eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. The eyeshadow is everything. Full face makeup from start to finish. So you can still see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation, just a little bit, but it's covered a lot better than what it normally is. And I do use skincare to combat that, but that comes from a lifetime of sun worshiping. Be good to your skin. If you are in the younger generation, be good to your skin. Oh my gosh. This is from 70s and 80s. This is from getting your big silver blanket and going to the beach, or we had a reservoir that had a coast, a beach to it, the sand, or in the, your friend's backyard. Silver blanket. It was like the silver foil looking blanket that you laid on, and the sun like reflected all over your body, and baby oil. And I am not kidding you. My friend used to use Crisco, liquid Crisco, all over her. She'd lather herself all up in it, and we would just lay out in the sun and just bake ourselves. So this is what happens. We have, I always used really good skincare, usually Avon, because that's what my grandma had. I have very few lines. I have lines here, around here, a little bit through here, but not really that much, and not really much around my lips either. So I'm really lucky. Also, it comes with the fact that I am a larger girl, and maybe once I end up losing the rest of the weight that I want to lose, I probably have about another 40 pounds to go, maybe 50 pounds. Maybe I will have more lines. But the fact that I'm losing it gradually and not all at once, I think that helps. I really do. So yeah, this is it. Take my hair down. Hair is not near as curly as it was the other day. It's a little bit more, a little bit loose, more of a loose curl. I used a different product today, and I did it a different way so that I didn't like scrunch all of the certain ways I do it. Will like bring the curls up, and that was the other day when I did my video. That's what it was. So that's it. That's me. That's what I'm doing here. Thanks for watching. If I still have you, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here. I look forward to meeting you again. And until next time, have a great evening. Bye.